Hey friends, I hope you had a Merry Christmas and you're looking forward to a happy new year. Hey, I don't do this often, but I want to take a moment and talk to you about our plans for 2022. I've had some people ask about end of year donations, and God's been generous to them in 2021, and they want to make a sizable donation in order to receive the benefits of their generosity. And so if you want to receive tax credit in 2021, we want to make sure that you get those donations in by tomorrow, December 31st. You can give online, or if you mail a check, make sure it's post dated for December 31st. Or if you want to drop that by the church, there's a drop box just outside the office doors. You can put it in there and we'll make sure that you get credit for that. But I wanted to tell you about some of our plans moving forward. Maybe many of you know we've had a plan for many years. It's kind of been on our radar to do a courtyard remodel. You know, the area where all the families kind of congregate around the playground and kind of hang out and talk after and before service. We know that needs a facelift, and we know it needs some shade structure and ground coverage, and we need new playground equipment. We have all of this in the works. You're going to hear more and more about that as the year progresses. You're going to see all of these things change. And so we have a pretty good head start on the funds for it with the generosity of 2021, but it's going to take more resources. And so if you've been considering making a donation, I think this may be something that you want to be a part of. Or maybe you're in Lompoc and you want to help us reach more and more people for the glory of God and the good of Lompoc. We have a remodel plan there where we want to create a lobby. We don't really have a lobby there or a space where people can build community. See, I remember when I first brought in the coffee and the couches into the lobby here in Buellton. Some people were like, hey, is that really necessary for the church, for the gathering? And what you find over the years, it's not really about the coffee and it's not really about the couches or the chairs. It's really about the conversations that happen in those spaces. I know many of you have went up to the coffee table and you're getting coffee and you end up having a conversation with someone that you didn't expect. And we think those moments matter. We can't make those things happen, but we can create an environment. We can steward the environment well where it has the potential to happen. And so we want to do that in Lompoc. We want to create a space where people can congregate and grab coffee and have a conversation and maybe meet somebody who can impact their lives, because it's not about a sermon. It's really about someone that you encounter in your life and your walk with Christ. And so these are all things that take resources and finances. And so maybe you've been considering that. I would tell you, we got a lot of plans in the works, and we know God is going to do exceedingly abundantly, far more than we could ask or think. And so if you want to be a part of that, make sure you get those donations in by tomorrow, December 31st. You do that online or send us a check. But hey, let me take a moment. If this has been a difficult season for you, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those that God has blessed generously, and the Bible commands those who have resources to give generously. But if this has been a difficult season for you, I want to let you know we're here to help. There's a fund we have called Love Local. We want to love on local families. And so if you're in need, let us know. Send us an email, reply to this one, and let us know, hey, maybe you're having trouble with rent. Maybe there's a bill or a need with the kids. We're here to help, and there's no shame in asking for help. Sometimes we find ourselves in those moments, and God is just waiting for us to ask so that He can intervene and help us. We've all been in those seasons, so there's no shame or embarrassment in that. Hey, let us know, because we love you and we want to help. So hey, if you're considering that end of year giving, get that in so you can receive tax credit, and we can't wait to see you in 2022.